Guys, good
Yes, sir.
good afternoon to you all. Guys, I'm so honored to be right here now sharing my testimony. I want to give it back to you, Kai and Akim, for being such a great leaders, leading from the front and definitely putting these calls together, definitely moving forward and definitely developing great business and great leaders, guys. So thank you all for being our mentor and pushing us to become much better than we are each and every day. Thank you all. Now, in order to get back to the Vibrata, guys, how I got involved in Vibrata is by the let's say by you know looking at the chat, and basically I've been hearing like this LPO, and exactly at that point of the time, guys, I was my is getting much more busy, guys. Sometime I hope that I have some leaders on the call that do understand when they call me during job time that is very difficult for me to give them any kind of answer. I always intend to push it back then after the job, and that I could give them the time that they need to also answer the question. So being so busy at work, right? And being so busy with my different hats because I'm president of an association, family association of steel pan. I'm busy also taking care of the real estate of my father. So I wear different hats, guys. So being so busy, and these for the guys out there that are saying they're so busy and they can't really trade. I mean, guys, swap that. IM has put so many tools together that help us copy and paste. So I said, Eric, if there gotta be a way, right, that you could actually get in your daily trades without actually have to spend time marking up the charts. And I've been hearing like let's go LPO, in the chat. And they were like, what's this LPO? So I got information from one of my business partners. They definitely told me that it's just vibrator. You have to pay the add-on to get the LPO started up in the add-on with Dr. Cathy and also Anastasia. And I just recently started to follow Nick Angel. And guys, I got started with LPO, waited on the 11 o'clock trades with the NAS and the SPS 500, the US 30. And guys, my, I won't say the number. Well, I took my account, right? And within 1 week, I basically, right, add actually 150% to that account, right? Just by just staying up, copy pasting, staying in my equity management, and definitely copying, being very, positive about the whole strategy, being positive about what I'm actually doing. And I just saw my account went from what it were to 150 within a week. Right? So I'm basically saying, guys, being busy is not an excuse. LPO vibrator has definitely helped me, you know, copy and paste while I'm so busy on busy days. Right now is the end of the year, so definitely as an accountant, I'm pretty much busy. So LPO helps me stick to my trading plan with how many trades per day, how many percentage per day. So it definitely a tool that works, guys. Just needs to be consistent, and that's what it helped me do. Also be consistent in my trading, right? Because I didn't need to take the time and also draw the charts when I didn't have the time. It it listen, this product, I cannot thank Dr. Cathy Kirtland, I cannot thank Anastasia, I cannot thank Nick. There's not a much thanks can I say about these guys that actually helping individuals today copy, paste, and win. It's so awesome, and I'm so grateful right now, and for IM, and also you guys putting this call together and honoring me to allowing me, sorry, to actually share my testimony. But guys, LPO Vibrata, Dr. Cathy, Anastasia, Nick, big up to you guys. Thank you very much. You have definitely helped me set my goals and keep to my goals. So I'll be out of here, guys. Thank you.
Awesome, bro. Amazing, amazing. I love it. Love the testimony, bro. 150% utilizing this tool. Guys, drop some LPO gang in the chat real quick. Top LPO gang in the chat box. Yes, sir. Love the results, man. I love to hear people getting success. Shout out to you, Eric. We're gonna keep it moving. We got a few more testimonies, guys. We're gonna keep it, within 2 minutes or so, right? So we've got also on the line. Just go ahead and mute out your mics, guys. Thank you so much. Right. We also got on the line Miss Rochelle Ward. Rochelle is out of St. Martin as well. Been doing an amazing, amazing job with this platform. Rochelle, are you on the line? Let me know if you are there.
I am right here, Kai. I am right here and I'm excited. I'm so excited to share my testimony. Thank you so much for for being our leading example and everything. I want to give it back to you on that for sure. You and Akeem Born. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do not have LPO, why are you still asleep? Why are you still asleep? Now, let me tell you, the one educator that I have been following for the past year was Dr. Kathy Kirkland. And I met this individual from a distance at the Dallas convention last year. And what I was really, really attracted to was the fact that she was a very selfless individual. She had health conditions that she needed to deal with, but she put that on the side to make sure that she showed up and she showed out. And every single time, I want to say personally, first off, yes, you're gonna hear a lot about money in this particular setting. Yes, we do make money. I was able to grow my account almost 500% because I was plugging into Dr. Kathy Kirkland almost 4 to 5 times a day. And this is the kind of dedication we have on this platform. Dr. Kathy Kirkland has been like the shining example. It has been an honor to be under her tutelage because, quite frankly, many people would use their health as an excuse to not show up for work. But I can tell that this is not work for her. This is like her passion. This is like her zeal. And I love it because she would come on in the evening. She gave us a sleeping bag. You're gonna sleep and you know your money gone to work for you. And guess what? Every single day you wake up, you're saying what? Just like that, we got paid. And I just want to give it back to all those educators who are, dedicated, who are selfless. And I am very, very grateful for this woman. Again, ladies and gentlemen, she came on almost 3 to 4 times a day. And I was able to plug in, even though I was busy as a graduate student, as a teacher. I was plugging into her during the break time in school, me and another business partner. And again, it's a privilege, it's an honor, again, to be a part of this platform, to be a part of a place where money is not just money, 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 greedy, greedy, greedy. Money has a soul, and that soul is abundance. And we have that kind of example from people like Dr. Kathy Kirkland. So back over to you, Kai.
Awesome, Rochelle. Listen, I'm loving these testimonies. I'm loving it. I'm glad
Okay, guys. So it looks as if Kai has a few technical difficulties right now. So I don't know if you can.
guys are being
Okay, think.
Yo, Mario, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. I think you we lost you for a second.
The internet, bro, is crazy. So we're gonna keep it moving, man, and hopefully everything keeps smooth, right? Things have been messing around. I'll just keep the video off and see if that helps, and let's keep it going, right? So we got a few more testimonies, and guys, right, because we really want to get in, right? We really want to get in on this information. I want to keep these testimonies. I want to keep them within 2 minutes. I'm loving it. I'm loving it, but let's keep it within 2 minutes, right? Let's really respect the educators' times. Yeah, and still go ahead and share the value with the team. All right. So guys, also on the line, we got Miss Kelly Kersey from Barbados. She's been utilizing this tool as well. Kelly, let me know if you are there, right? Let me know if you're on the line. I'll mute your mic and take it away.
Absolutely, Kai. Absolutely. Look, I
So
just want to say leverage the tools, people. If you can copy and paste, you can make money. When I first joined this platform, right, I used to hear all this fuss about LPO. Listen, Vibrata to the world, right? I used to hear, what's this London payout that everybody talking about? Well, I want some of this sauce. And let me tell you, I was so blown away when I purchased Vibrata and I had that LPO, right? Consistency, accuracy, talk about pips. All you have to do is have proper risk management, jump on profit maximization, but give it back then to, Dr. Kathy and Anastasia knocking up the charts, man. Listen, if you don't have LPO, you're absolutely wasting time. People, you need to get it. You want to get profit, purchase the LPO. Tell your friends, tell your family. For the guests on the line, listen, this is access to 6.6 trillion, not billion, not million, $1 trillion market. So you gotta get it. You gotta get it. Thank you, Kay.
awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, so we keeping it moving. Like I said, we got like one more, maybe two or so. We got Miss Kia Shandira Hall from Turks and Caicos. Now, Shandira, here's what I want you to do for me. I want you to just share with everybody on the line, how long you got started trading and how this product has been helping you so far. So, Miss Shandira, let me know if you are on the call. Shandira Hall from
Hi, good afternoon. Hi, Kai.
Awesome.
I'm here. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, good night, wherever you are. My name is Shandira. I just want to throw it out there that I'm a little bit nervous about speaking on this call. So if I sound like I'm reading, I am. However, I just wanted to share my story and hope that it will inspire you to make a decision. When I started a few months back, LPO was one of the tools that I used, and I grew my account pretty significantly. I mainly plugged into Dr. Kathy. So, I what I really learned was that you can have access to the tools and get great results, but what I needed to have and what I needed to work on was discipline. So I am happy and grateful that I have access to the information and this environment to help me grow my account, but also help me as a person. So be encouraged, keep focused, use the tools, take the advice of the educators, and remember, do not let a winning trade turn into a losing one, and don't be greedy. Thank you. Back to you, Kai.
Love it. I love it. I love it. Let's get it. Despite being nervous, stepped up on the call as well, and shared their testimony. I love it, man. I love it. All right, so got one more testimony, guys, on the line. We got Miss Carrie Ann from Jamaica. Right? From Jamaica. I know she was experiencing some internet issues as well, but I know she got a huge testimony as well, utilizing the tools, trading with Anastasia also. So, Miss Carrie Ann, are you on the line? Let me know out there in Jamaica. I'm gonna unmute your mic.
Yes, Kai, I'm on the line. Good
Perfect.
morning and good afternoon, everyone. All right, so just quickly, I would have shared the same sentiments with the previous persons that would have given the testimonies before. One of the reasons I would have gotten involved with our LPO is because of every morning you woke up, you saw the chats lighting up with, we got paid while we were asleep, or LPO gang or whatever. So of course I wanted to get in on the action. So I would have gotten this tool run about me. And since then, I've been using that, to grow my accounts. So I would have started out with Dr. Kathy. So of course, the fact that I work almost 24/7, I needed 24/7. I needed something that would actually, be able to work within my schedule. So I'm pretty busy, and this tool really worked for me. So of course, between 10 my time to 10:30, you're looking out for the alert to come out to say, listen, buy or sell SPX or NAS or whatever. And you just copy that and paste it into your account, go to sleep, wake up paid, basically. And of course, recently I would have been following Anastasia, and listen, I can remember specifically September 2nd, I would have grown my account by 300% in less than an hour from a NAS trade that she sent out, guys. So
Wow.
listen, the tools work. It's just for you to, practice your proper risk management, listen to what the leaders say, follow your compound plan, and just leverage your tools. I mean, learn the skill over time, but earn now from the tools, basically. So thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to share my testimony. And guys, get a tool. And if you can't get one tool, get the elite pack. Back to you, Kai.
Wow. You guys heard it. Get the elite package, right? It's going to give you access to everything. But you heard she also grew her account by over 300% from one trade. Wow, that's crazy. Right, the results that people have been getting, we know with these tools have been insane. Myself, I've been utilizing the tools as well. I was trading with Anastasia probably on Thursday, I believe it was. That UK 100 trade, let's just say major buy. Right, I love it. Copy the tools, copy the educators, copy the pros, man. And guys, I'm telling you, you're gonna see the results that you want to see. So without any further ado, right, I'm gonna hand it over to the educators of the hour. This young lady, Miss Anastasia. I'm having a hard time pronouncing your last name, right? I'm gonna be honest, but Miss Anastasia, right? We've been following you for some time now since you came onto the Vibrata platform. And we really just want to show a ton of gratitude, appreciation, and everything for coming onto this call and being able to share with our team. And we are here, we are ready, notepads ready. Guys, if you are ready, if you guys are excited, drop a Anastasia, drop a Anna in the chat, right? Drop it in the chat as we bring onto the line Miss Anastasia from LPO. Anastasia, are you there?
Yes, absolutely. I'm here. I'm very excited to see you all.
Let's go.
I love this team. I love the excitement. I love the energy. Guys, I'm very excited. I'm very grateful to be here on the call. Thank you very much for having me. Thank you very much for having all our LPO team on today's call. We will try to actually give you guys as much value as we can during today's times that we have to share with you the knowledge, to share with you the experience, a little bit inspiration as well for you to start your trading journey if you didn't started it yet. But before we start out today's call, I want you to thank the person who brought you to today's call. I want you to share gratitude for your leaders, for these incredible individuals who actually organize this type of calls for you, because these are people who will lead you to your success, both in trading, both in business. So guys, drop some fire emojis in your chat just to actually show some gratitude to your leaders, show some gratitude to your chairman. Guys, drop some fire emoji in the chat if you're grateful for being here, because this thing can literally change your whole life, because this trading changed my whole life 100% a few years ago. Amazing. I love it here. I love it. Okay, let's start out today's call. So in the end of this call, we have also the information for you, some announcements that you guys we will be able to know as probably the first team. And we have some surprise for you, because we are bringing a new person, a new individual to the LPO, and he's for the first time ever we'll be doing a training especially for you today. So I hope you are ready. I hope you're excited. But for the beginning, I will start today's call. So first of all, my name is Anastasia. You can call me Anna. I've been trading for 2.5 years. I'm 22 years old. And I've been trading Forex for 2.5 years. I've been trading cryptocurrency for 4 years right now. I'm not trading cryptocurrency already, but I'm focusing on indices. Today, I want to share with you some information, some knowledge, some experience in trading indices, and why you guys can actually achieve major success trading indices, trading London payout, with us, and using different strategy actually that can you learn here. Let me share the screen. So first of all, let's start with the question, why do people actually become traders? Why do people become traders? If you can drop me some ideas in the chat, why do you think people actually become traders? What is your own motivation for becoming a trader? What is your motivation? What is your why for becoming a trader? Why do you think people learn this skill? Financial freedom, wealth, financial free, wealthy, accomplishing goals. Awesome. Another stream of income. Perfect, better life, growth, wealth. So first of all, I see a lot of financial freedom. I see a lot of wealth here, but I need to understand. I need you guys to understand something, because this is not only financial freedoms that we are talking about here today. This is a full freedom of life. This is like how you live your life, because everything obviously starts with financial things, with financial side. And once you have it under your control, and once you are able to decide what is your life can look like, how you want your life to be look like, this is where the true freedom starts. This is where the financial freedom becomes the whole life freedom. And this is why I became, for example, a trader. This was my goal in the beginning of my trading career. When I first started in the cryptocurrencies and in Forex, I had this whole mentality of no matter how much time and no matter how much effort it will take me to become a good trader, but if it would take me even 10 years, after 10 years, I'm completely free. And I need you guys to understand this right today on this call, because this thing can literally change your whole life, not even only financially, but the whole life on 180 degrees and turn it around to the better side. So let's go further. So what actually you can trade in the market? What actually you can trade in the market if you first start in trading? We have four major difference in trading for financial assets that we can trade in the market. These are obviously currencies, and this is where most of the traders start. This is gold and other commodities like oil, etc., silver. We have cryptocurrencies, which are all very, very popular, became very, very popular in the last few years, which is Bitcoin, Ripple, etc., other cryptocurrencies. And we have indices, which is the last part. And this is what testimonials, most of the testimonials were about. And this is where I want to focus with you guys today, because what are indices? What are indices? Indices are the group assets. And here are some of the most heavily traded indices in the whole world. And we will be focusing today as an example of four of them. This is NASDAQ, this is DAX 30, this is Dow Jones, and this is FTSE 100, which is also called UK 100. So all these four indices, there are like literally a lot, ton of the indices that you can actually trade. These four are one of the major indices that are traded by traders all around the world. So this is a capitalization of their like 100, for example, tech companies, 100 tech companies in US, 100 tech companies, 100 companies in UK, 30 top companies in Germany, 30 top companies in US. So you can actually trade, what the biggest major place in the market give you. And this is where the whole power is, because why are we focusing on trading indices? Why aren't we focusing today on trading currencies, or trading gold, or whatever else? There are four major factors why I want to focus today on indices. And here are some of the benefits of trading the indices. So first of all, they are obviously highly liquid. They're extremely highly liquid, and this gives traders tight spreads, first of all, in, for example, comparing to cryptocurrency or comparing to gold, and clear chart pattern. So you can literally sometimes read the chart of indices, which are much more clear, for example, than currencies patterns, than currencies charts. Second point is they actually provide a huge volatility. Indices represent the health of the economy, of the political side of the country. Changes in the economy can cause indices, the volatility grow like crazy. And this leads you to the great trading opportunities that you can take in the market. There are much more crazy, extremely good trading opportunities in the market of indices and comparing, for example, some currencies which are sometimes very slow. So third one is indices allow you as a trader to trade on the price of the index going up and down. And this is the difference between, for example, this market and stock market. So you are not only making money, making profits when price is going up, but you can actually trade the downside as well. And this also leads you to the more opportunities that you can actually capture in the both upside and downside movement. And there is the fourth one as example that I want to show you, because I know that talking about all of this can be a little bit confusing, especially if you are just starting. So I want to show you just a representation of the average pip range daily. So on the left side, I chose 4 major currency pairs that you can trade in the market. There are obviously a lot of them, but there are 4 major currency pairs that you can actually trade. And you can see the literally huge difference. Can you see this difference? Can you see this difference between moves in currency pairs and daily moves in indices? Look at this. If we are talking about, for example, Euro USD, which is the major currency pair in the forex market that you will 100% trade if you just starting your trading career, and the average daily movement for Euro USD is 555 pips. You can literally go to the chart and calculate it. I did it for you. So this is 55 pips of daily range. We have AUD USD, which is a little bit slower, and it has about 40 pips daily range move. We have GBP USD, which is a little bit more volatile, and it has around 81 pips daily range move. And we have USD half, which as well as AUD USD has around 40 average pips move during the day. And to compare it on the right side, you can see the 4 major indices that we've been talking about today. We have US 30, which has the average of 430 pip move during the day. We have NASDAQ, which is a little bit more volatile. For me, the chart is more clear, but it's a little bit more less volatile, but it still has over 250 pips of daily range movement. We have UK 100, which is between this 4, which is the less volatile index, and it still has 82 pips daily average pips movement. And we have DAX, which is very close to NASDAQ 100, and it has 228 pips on the daily average. Can you guys see the difference? So what does it mean for you? What does it mean for you as for a trader? It means that, for example, if you want to catch 100 pips in the market and you go with 100 pips per your trade, you will wait at least 2 days for the all currency pairs, but you will wait at least only a few hours, sometimes less than an hour for indices to make 100 pips movement. And this is a huge difference. This is where all opportunities are waiting for you in the market. So what makes indices moving like crazy? What makes indices moving and achieving so high average pips movement during the day? So first of all, indices, actually the parts of the indices, right? So all the indices, for example, if we have US 100 which is like Nasdaq 100. We have top 100 tech companies in US. If most of these companies are rising in the value, we have index rising in the value. So the more of them rise, more rises the price of the index. And we can see also, obviously, the economy is driving like crazy, especially in the last like few months. Despite everything what is going on in the world, we can still see the huge progress which indices made in the past like 5 months. Because we have the point 2, which is the economic data and news releases. We have 3, which is politics, and we have 4, which is sentiment. So all of this together will move indices price to the up or to the down, depending on the results of this news. So how can you trade indices easily? And this is especially for new people, for newbies who are just starting the journey. You already heard about something called London payout, about something called Vibrata, web analyzer, and we are going to go deep inside of it in a moment. So it's time to introduce you the new measurement for trading, which can help you achieving results while learning. When I first started my trading career, when I first started my cryptocurrency trading career, I didn't have this type of opportunities. You know, a lot of people, a lot of traders who has like 10 years, 15 years of experience, they did not have these opportunities that you guys can have right now. They did not have someone who were able to lead them and show the way. And you have literally educators that you can follow. You have literally leaders that you can follow to be able to make this way, making this journey shorter and achieve the results right away. So what is web analyzers that we are talking about today, especially for those who are new, especially for those who are the first time on today's call? So what is web analyzers? This is a revolutionary software. This enables you to trade like a bank, as we said, from comfort of your desktop or literally smartphone. You know, if you are outside, for example, I just came from the vacations and it was like truly blessing, you know, because on the vacations we made really good week. The past week was like really extremely good for indices. So this is what actually trading gives you. It gives you freedom. So web analyzer is designed to be all-in-one solution. This software allows you to pick multiple strategies. There are tons of strategies that you can use. You can pick to learn, you can pick to trade. So this up to you what you're about to choose for your trading. You have 7 indicators, you have even more right now. So you have around 10 different indicators on Vibrata web analyzer. We have over 20, for example, right now we have over 25 educational sessions per week, over 20 different strategies which you can implement for scalping, intraday, or swing. So you can basically trade whatever you want, because you will be able to find the strategy that suits you on web analyzer. And inside of the strategies, you can find London payout, which we were already talking about today. And this is one of the most popular add-ons and tools in whole IM Academy. And I'm really proud and extremely grateful for the rest of my life to be able to be part of this team, to be able to give the value, you know, to all the IM community. So London payout gives you literally the information that you can just copy and paste with no analysis necessary. Why? Because we as the educators, there are 4 of us and we do the work for you, because we literally analyze the market, we take the same trades, and you can just copy and paste them while you are learning. So while you are learning how you can achieve the success, how you can implement the strategy on your own, you can just copy and paste what we've already done for you. So you can literally choose what you want to trade, and live your life to the fullest. And I want you guys to, you know, to understand how much trading can give you and how much trading can change for you the whole life. So there are 3 easy steps to win with London payout. Literally, step 1, you are receiving notifications literally through your phone 24 hours, 5 days a week from Monday to Friday, because we are not obviously trading cryptocurrency here, but we are focusing on currencies, we are focusing on indices, we are focusing on commodities. And you can literally be notified on your phone when the new trade idea arrives, because we are sending it to you guys right on your smartphone, on your laptop, whatever you want to use. So step 2, you just need to watch the educator session. If you want to take a part of the educator session, you will be able not only to receive the new trade ideas on your phone, but you can also see the whole analysis that is staying behind this trade. You can literally learn while you are making the results. So if you watch live trading and educator, you can learn, you can apply, you can follow live market analysis, and you get additional trade ideas right on the session in front of you. And step 3, obviously, you just copy and paste the analysis, the whole information into your MT4, which is the application where we place a trade and wait for the results to be achieved. So the step 1, again, very deep, like a little bit deeper inside of it. So you get notifications when the new trade idea arrives. You can be using both laptop or phone or tablet or whatever you are used to. Step into 2, you are logging in into www.imawebanalyzer.com. You choose London payout. Again, you can do this both on tablet, laptop, or your phone. Or you just click LP button on the left side and it will redirect you to the whole trade ideas too. So how you can do this? You can just literally check the app. You can just copy and place a trade. Remember, there's no analysis necessary. Obviously, the goal is for you to learn how to trade, because this will be for the rest of your life with you and nobody can take it out from you. Nobody can take it away from you. Your knowledge, your experience, you know, how confident you are in the market. But while you are learning, you can already see, you know, the first results in the market. So how the trade idea looks like, it's as easy as copy and paste. On the left side, you have the example of the new trade ideas that we sent you through the LPO. You have literally the information, whatever we are looking to buy or whatever we are looking to sell. You receiving the information what we as educators are looking to buy or sell, and where literally the entry price, where we are going to sell or buy it. And the third point, you receive the information, what is the type of the order? Are we selling or buying it right now? Or we're looking to sell or buy it when the certain level is achieved. You know, whatever it's paying in market execution order we are looking for. So point 4, you receive the whole inputs that we use. So if we place a trade, you can literally see what is my stop loss, what is my TP 1 to 3, and where I'm going to close my trade. At the point 5, you receive the educator's notes about risk management, about, you know, the management of the open order. So you literally receive all the information needed to be able to use it right away. Even if it is the first your day in the market, you can literally start with a demo account and start using it right now. Not right now because it's Saturday, but from Monday, you can literally start using it. So, and last point, before I go forward and give the voice to one of my biggest inspirations in this company, so you can watch, learn, and benefit right away from something called Go Live. This is the first ever and the only ever trading TV in the world. You have 4 of us on this Go Live for the London payout. I'm proud and grateful to be the part of this best team. And you can literally watch us trading and educating session on our session every single day on Go Live. So you have Dr. Katie Kirkland, which is a huge inspiration for me and a lot of people, thousands of people around the world, the creator of the ETT11 strategy. You have Kevin Serrano. He's actually the creator for the London payout. So this huge shout out for Kevin Serrano for creating strategy and app that you can use right now to achieve the first results in your trading. You have Nick, who you will be able to listen to for the first time ever. today on this Zoom call later. You know, he's a huge inspiration for all of you, I bet, because he's one of the youngest educators in the company. And he already inspire, educate, teach, and help thousands of people all around the company. And you have myself, obviously you already know myself, I'm 22 years old, and we all together as a team, as an LPO team, we'll be trying our best, we'll be doing our best to provide you the best trade, the best education, the best value on the whole platform regarding trading or anything you will guys need. So guys, do you like it? How do you like it? Put me 777 in the chat if you're excited for the next week trading with London payout. Put me 777 in the chat if you're excited to hear from the next two educators which are here for you to teach you, to give you extreme amount of value, extreme amount of knowledge about their strategies. Awesome. I love this team. I love this energy. I love this energy, guys. Thank you so much for having me here. I hope, you know, this will help you, especially the newbies. There's those who are like first week, first few days in the company. You literally start with demo account and trust the process. Listen to the educators, listen to your leaders, and this will guide you and lead you to the results you want. So I want to go forward right now and pass the voice and give the voice for one of my hugest inspirations in the whole company, one of the strongest women I know, the creator of one of the most profitable and easiest strategy in the whole I Mastery Academy, the person who is a huge inspiration for every single one in this room and outside in the whole company, one of the best traders, which she achieved extremely great results. And I'm looking up for her every single day and trying to grow as person, as a trader, like Dr. Katie Kirkland. Dr. Katie Kirkland, can you hear me? Are you here with us? Can you hear me? Vix?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you guys.
I'm passing you voice. Thank you very much for being here. I believe everybody is excited. Drop me 777 in the chat and some fire emojis in the chat if you're excited to hear from the legend. The one from the legend. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Anastasia. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. I love Trinidad. I just got to throw that out there. I really appreciate you guys all over the world. Shout out to Gary McSween and the chairmen, Akeem and Kai. Thank you so much for having me on. And yes, I have my shirt on, and just like that, we got paid. London Payout is going just for you. We're trying to make sure that we're giving you the best quality 24/7. I love myself some Anna. She makes me want to diet. Yes, she does. She is so beautiful, so smart, highly intelligent for her age. And shout out to Kevin Serrano, my partner, my friend. I love him to death, the creator of the London Payout. And shout out to our newest member, Nick. Now I'm not going to go into too much training on my end because I trained Nick on how to use the ECC 11 and he done took it to a whole nother level. So if you want to learn the basics and all of that from it, he hosts a boot camp to get you through the basics and everything that he's been doing. I appreciate you guys so much for supporting us and being there for us. We're going to give you the best possible. All of us have increased our schedules to where we're able to give you trade ideas around the clock, except on the weekends. So we're going above and beyond. This is why we expanded ECC 11 along with the London Payout. We expanded that, and even on my session, I call it Hot Forex. We got hot pips, and we want you to pick them up because if I'm dropping signals, trade ideas, Anastasia, Kevin, it doesn't matter whichever one of us is on it. I know, especially for me, if I'm on, I was like, okay, Anna just dropped a trade idea in the London Payout. You got to have it to go get it. I think it's one of the best investments that you could invest in. And you just go to sleep and you wake up and we got paid. It's just like that. It's just that simple. This is a private Zoom, so I can say that. But in case compliance is on, shout out to compliance. I love you so much. But listen, guys, I want to give you a sneak peek real quick on what I have coming up. And it should come right after the convention. I've been working on it. I've been working on ECC 11 2.0. So hold on, let me see if I can get my screen together here. And then I'm going to share it real quick. All right, there we go. I'm going to show you what should be coming out right after the convention. If you've been on my sessions, you have seen these, and we're making it easier and easier because Nick is killing ECC 11 with the cloud. And so I want to make sure that we're forever learning and always getting better and getting better at it. But this is what I use for London Payout. And you have to have London Payout in order to get it. It's real simple. I cannot give you the lineup because I know some are probably asking for the lineup. If you can see my screen, type a 1 in the chat. Vibrata done. Yes, you guys have you done Vibrata. Get it now while we're on the line. We're able to help answer any questions that you may have or anything like that. Okay, so this is ECC 11 2.0. I've been working on for a few months, just waiting for the convention to come and go, and waiting on Stephen Hooley to give me the okay, and then it'll be out there. But you have to have the London Payout. Now, for an example, like Anna said that the indices. I mostly do indices. Gives you more pips for your money. And if you're compounding your money, like Albert Einstein said, it's the eighth wonder of the world. I'm telling you, you can grow your account a lot faster if you compound it. Now, the way this works is right here. This is going to be lined up with this. I'm only guaranteed 20 pips out of this. Now, if you look at this, this is going to be your confirmation. You're going to trade between the 80 and the 20. If it's going down from the 20 to the 80, you can get in from the sell. And if it's going up and you're watching it, the 20 through the 80, it's going to be a buy. Now, if you look at this, the way it's lined up here, this is just a sneak peek. You will get a signal when this is getting ready to drop. An arrow will pop up. We're making this easy for you to where you can get it and grow. So you'll get an arrow there. Now you notice that right here is when this line started going down, right? Everybody see that? If you're sitting and you're watching it, you can stay in this from the time it's called until it gives you another arrow. And this is how on my sessions we be making over 3,000 and some pips. So once it hits there, you'll get another arrow letting you know this is, oh, gotta delete that, put it up arrow. You'll get another arrow letting you know that this is getting ready to go up. Now, if you line it up on London Payout, we try to keep everything simple. Now you see where this started going up right here? Y'all see that? If you got in, even if you got in when it broke past the 20, it'll never go to the 100 and it'll never go to the 0. That's why I only guarantee in between this. So do you guys see that? So if you got in from there to here, that was over 3,000 and some pips. You will get another arrow to buy. I don't believe in leaving money on the table. I left so much money on the table over the years, I just can't do it anymore. Because I'm 35 years old. I'm 35. I'm working with all these baby geniuses here. So I got to keep my health up. This is why Emma got me walking around the neighborhood and everything and trying to stay in shape because she's just so beautiful and so healthy. Okay, all right. So you will get another alert right here saying that this is going up. Even if you got in on the second candle and you wrote it to here, that was another 1,814 pips. Do y'all see that? This is London Payout. This is the LPO gang right here, guys. This is the LPO gang. This is hot Forex. This is how we, pick it up. And I'm going to give you an even better stop loss. This is how this is working. Okay, say you got in right here and we're going for the long. You come over here. I teach this every night on my session so that you're ready for it when it comes. To train your eye, let me move that. To train your eye to see this when it pops up. So if we're going over here and you got in on this candle right here where that arrow is, your stop loss is right here. There is no repainting. Do you see that? That's your stop loss. Now, I still don't use stop losses. That's just me, because I'm comfortable with what I do. But for those that need a stop loss, look at that stop loss. Y'all see that? This is what London Payout has been doing. We're constantly studying. We're constantly trying to improve ourselves, get it better. We have our own personal meetings. So if you got in right here, guess where your stop loss is going to be at? Oh, wrong one. If you got in here for the sale, this works on every single pair. Every single pair. So if we got in for the short here on the sale, and you got in right here, guess where your stop loss is going to be? Right there to here. Do you see any repainting? Do you see any repainting? Big gains, small losses. Our money hits different over here. Our money hits different over here. So do y'all get this? Now, if you think this is something, you go through what Nick is getting ready to teach you guys. Yeah, Search really got me, I didn't even know what that was. Until I listened to it. I said, okay, it's good, clean music. Y'all know I don't do rap, but it's good, clean music, and it's talking about the pills and London Payout. It's talking about London, how money moves quicker in London. So that's my new theme song. I took this theme song for London, and I'm playing it on my session. So I love it, and I love how this company is coming together and showing you exactly how this works. All of this is confirmed here. So I'm going to give you one more, because I have another event I got to do. Like I told him I was going to be 10 minutes late. So right here, you see where this green line is starting to go up, right? And even if you wrote it to the 20 right here on this candle, and you got out, if you got in here when it was called, and you wrote it from here to the top of this candle right here, that's 2,000 pips, guys, on US 30. Now you had a slight pullback right here, but it still went up. And it didn't come back down here to your stop loss. So your stop loss would have been right here. Your stop loss would have been right here, or right here. Even if you got in on the second one right here, when it started going up, you got in right here. Even though you had that pullback right there, it still did not come back down here. So let's do GR30. This is what we're offering you. This is what we're showing you. It does the same thing. So for an example, right here, you would have got a call on this candle for the buy. You got in. You would have rolled it up. If you're looking at it, you would have rolled it up. Even if you rolled it up to the 20, that's 1,200 pips. So if you don't have the Vibrata, I admonish you to get it before this is over with. It's only $22 to add the Vibrata, $33 if you add that London Payout to it. I promise you, between myself, Anastasia, Nick, and Kevin, you will make your $30 back. Now, shout out to compliance. I'm not supposed to guarantee you $30, but I promise you, you will get $30, at least $30 out of there. So it gives me great honor. I assume I'm supposed to introduce this next person. If I'm not, I'm going to turn it back over to Anastasia to bring on the youngest, one of the brightest, one of the smartest guys I know, very humble, very sweet, very loving. And he goes through a lot of things too. Thank you, Rochelle, Kelly, Chandra, Kareem. Thank you guys for the shout out. Nick has been going through some stuff too, but he is hanging right in there and he's doing exactly what he's supposed to do. I am so proud that he wanted to do the ECC 11 to help me go around the world, change the world and everything. And I love Anastasia, her energy. And I call Kevin Mr. The boss man himself. I love him, guys. I promise you, you get with the London Payout, we will not let you down. So at this time, I'm going to turn this part over to Nick or Anastasia, whichever one. Thank you guys so much for having me on. I got to go. I love you. Thank you so much, Gary McSween, for thinking of us. And we appreciate you guys. Have a great weekend.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Katie. Guys, if you're excited, drop 111 in the chat. Thank you. Show some love for this incredible person, for this incredible woman, incredible educator. Nick, can you hear us? One of the youngest, well, we are both one of the youngest educator in whole IM Academy. This is a huge inspiration. Thank you very much for being here. And your first Zoom call, not last. I believe you will bring so much value, so much inspiration for the whole over 270 people on the Zoom call and thousands of people in IM Mastery Academy. Thank you very much for being here. One more time, Nick, it's your turn. I'm giving you a voice, and we are here for you to learn from you.
Thank you, Anna. Thank you for those kind words. I really appreciate it. It's a little bit surreal to see my mentor and my inspiration, people like Anna, like Kevin, and surely like Dr. Katie herself, that I have the possibility to be a part of it. I know that ECC 11 is the future, but first and foremost, let me introduce myself shortly because this is my first Zoom call as an educator for another team. So I'm Nick. I'm 23 years old. I've been on Go Live right now for 2 years, been training for about 3 years right now, so part of IAM for over 2 years. And I actually discovered ECC 11 after I had been 1 year in the company, met Stephen Hooley, and heard about this wonderful woman, Dr. K, that she was teaching a strategy to both older people as like young kids during summer school. And I thought, damn, well, trading is not always about what you can do, but it's also about what you can teach to others. So I started just teaching. I started learning the strategy, putting the time into it. And that's going to be the goal of today. I want to share some value with you guys. So let's just jump straight in and let me share my screen. If you're excited to learn in the next 15 minutes how to do ECC 11, drop ECC 11 in the chat box and let's kick this off. All right. Yes. So I'm going to talk about ECC 11 2.0. Couple of things you got to know about the ECC 11. It's a short-term scalping strategy, so obviously it's all on the IML Vibrata. We use the Vibrata tool, and I'm going to specify in one specific strategy, the strategy that Dr. K designed, and I'm just going to explain it real quickly and real easily. It's a short-term scalping strategy. What does that mean? It goes really, really quickly. It works with volume and it's going to give you 10 pips really fast. It's also a continuation trading strategy. That means that we're always moving with the trend, which is a major important thing to do because the trend is always your friend. And even if you go into drawdown, if you're trading with your trend, then you're much more safer than if you're not. So it works with volume burst. I'm going to get more into that in a second. It's highly accurate. So I made a couple of twists on the version that Dr. K originally did, but I see that she's leveling up right now as well, so I'm super hyped for that. And the accuracy is pretty insane. I took some notes from some other people, so shout out to those people. And I saw that the accuracy, for example, I just wrote something down over here. The accuracy from this is April, if I'm not mistaken, up until June was about like 94%, which I have never seen before. When I started in this company, I was only 20 years old and I started as a student, always be a student. I am still taking notes right now, by the way, when Anna is talking, note takers or money makers. So make sure to do that. But I saw that just like these swing trades, they were really my thing. You know, I wanted to have it fast. I didn't always have the time. I was still studying and I just closed off way too fast with some trades. And then I discovered this ECC 11 strategy where you're supposed to close off, where you're supposed to understand what's happening, where you're supposed to be highly accurate. And I just fell truly in love. So high accuracy, if you're loving that, this is something for you. It's really, really easily learnable and it's really duplicatable, which is important as well for the people that are here that want to share the opportunity as well. I'm not going to talk about that too much, but duplication is key. And if you can teach people in an easy way how to apply a strategy and how to make money on their phones, you know, that's what we're here for. We're here to make some dough. Then this is the key, right? To show you how easily learnable it is, give me 10 minutes. I'll explain the strategy. It might go a little bit fast, but no worries. I have a whole bootcamp on Go Live. You can rewatch. Take your pen and paper and let's go. First and foremost, ECC 11 strategy. You use the tool, you use the Vibrata tool. You can either use the Vibrata on the new IM Center, or you can use the IML web analyzer that Anna just beautifully showed. You make sure you start out by selecting the right strategy by going to the arrow over here, or by going upside on the IM Center, and you select the ECC 11 strategy. Then you will go and you select the 50-minute time frame. Right now, the strategy is based and designed to be done on the 15-minute. Now we're looking into doing it on the 5-minute. I know Dr. K she's so good that she can do it on any time frame, but to start out, just select the 50-minute and deselect all the other time frames. You will see you will have red and green boxes. Now this is a little bit of an older screenshot. Now it's really nice and it's updated, but it comes down to the same, so no worries. These are your volume bursts. So on the left side, you will have volume bursts. Now what are volume bursts? You can compare them to the next thing. So I'm currently in Turkey. I obviously took a flight because I'm from Belgium. We were flying, the plane went up. At some point, there was like this little air pressure drop, you know, and it goes like, and everyone freaks out. It's like, oh my God, are we gonna live? Is the plane gonna crash? Yes, no worries. The plane is still good. It's just a low air pressure drop. Now this happens in the market as well. This is what we call liquidity. This is what we call volume burst and volume zones, you know, like the areas where the volume is present. Now what happens is obviously in the market, this can be both up and this can be both down. Right? What we are going to do is we are going to apply an easily applicable checklist to see if that volume burst is going to be either down or going to be up. All right. Always trade with the trend because the trend is your friend. Before we start out with that, and I'm going to go really fast over this, just make sure you apply your settings correctly. Always work smart, not hard as well. Save that as default in anything you do with trading. I decided to start doing this and I decided to go to the right side of the quadrant because I want to start working much more smarter. So make sure you get a certain routine in, make sure you work with a trade plan. I don't have the time to talk about that today, but go hang out with us on the Go Live sessions. Just make your life as efficient and as easy as possible. If you're making losses for some reason and you have the feeling that you're applying a strategy correctly, make sure to check out your settings always. So you just copy paste that. The tools that I personally use and some stuff that I want to give a shout out is obviously Forex Factory. Now it doesn't really matter. You have to look to news, always really important. Make sure to do your fundamental analysis. Then we use this clean checklist that you can find, and that's beautiful as well. I know we do that as a London payout team. Again, so grateful to be part of that. Shout out to Anna, Kevin, and Dr. K. So much resources are being shared. I know for me personally, this checklist is totally available for free. I just shared an automated trade plan as well, fully automated. That's like gonna do all the calculations for you, totally for free as well. So like, why would you not use that? Why would you not want to be a part of that? Obviously, we use the trading view, and then make sure to use that Go Live. Make sure to use those tools. Make sure to have that London payout to make your life as easy as possible. It's like, what's the tool for? If you want to climb a mountain, you can do it like this. But if you use a ladder or a rope as a tool, obviously you're going to climb that mountain much more easy, more efficient, and you're just going to be at the top and you're going to have the same amazing view, but it's going to be done much more efficient. Let's continue. This strategy works with Ichimoku Cloud. I know the first time I heard this, I was like, what? Am I going to have to learn Japanese? No, no worries. Listen closely. It just works with this cool cloud thingy, and that's this purple thing between the red line and the green line. All right, that's what we call the cloud. Now, all of you have done the basics. If you have not, go check out the basics on IM Center for sure. But for those of you who have, you know what a trend is. Now, drawing a trend is not that difficult. I had my sister on the Go Live session once. She's 12 years old. I said, connect this point with this point, and she drew a perfect trend. Now, the difficult thing is that if we draw support and resistances, we always talk about zones. Why do we think that these horizontal areas are zones, but then these diagonal areas, which we call trends, are certainly not zones? They are zones. And this is what we see. This is why we use the cloud, because if you have a diagonal line and you draw like a zone around that, that is a cloud. That's literally what it is. And it makes your life that much easier. Again, a tool. Can you learn how to draw a trend? Yeah, but to master, to draw the right trends is really difficult. And if you have a tool, a cloud to just observe, it's really easy. If your candles are below the cloud, listen closely. If your candles are below the cloud, you're in a downtrend. If your candles are above the cloud, you're in an uptrend. So as you can see over here, candles are below the cloud. That means we are currently in a downtrend. Candles are here above the cloud. That means at that point, we're a little bit going in an uptrend. The second thing we have is this red line and this blue line. So I'm just literally teaching you strategy. We have this red line and this blue line. So this is the cloud, and we have this red line and this blue line. That stands for momentum. What is momentum? Imagine a whole bunch of fishes, and all the fishes swim to left. All right. Then if you're this tiny little fish in the middle of all these fishes, you're going to be pushed to the left. It's really important to know what momentum in the market is, because obviously supply and demand and all that good stuff. I'm not going to go too far into that because I'm going to take too long. Again, go check it out on Go Live, but you got to know what the momentum is. If everyone is selling, then obviously you know that the sellers are in power when the blue line is above the red line, or you can say red line is below the blue line, you know the sellers are in power and it's going to push the market downwards. If the red line is above the blue line, you know you have upwards momentum and the buyers are in power and pushing the price much higher. And then the third thing about the Ichimoku, so this is like you have these deals, right? If you go to a restaurant, you have these like all-in-one deals. There's all-in like 3-in-1 package, you know, and that's what this tool is. This Ichimoku is incredible. First time I saw this, I used to work with all this stuff, EMA, RSI, and no disrespect to those indicators, they're good indicators, but I just love the simplicity of this. It's all in one. You have this money line, is this green line. It's going to show you the market structure. These low points on this money line, that shows you the support. These high points, that shows you the previous highs. So it's going to be so easy. Is everything still running smooth? Let me check out the chat. Is everything still running smooth? It's all good. 3-in-1. Yes. Everything's still running smooth. Because I'm in Turkey and sometimes I'm afraid that the internet is like acting up. Yo, my chat is like, yes, all good. All right, let's continue. You know, maybe internet can handle the firewood dropping, you know. Let's go. So that's it. That's how Ichimoku works. Now, how does the strategy actually work? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. First thing you check is we go check the trend. So we go check that trend on the 50-minute, the 1 hourly, and the 4 hourly, and we check the momentum. If we're looking for a sell, for example, this AUD/GPY in this instant, we want to be in a downtrend because the trend is our friend. How do we see that? Candles below the cloud. So we check 15-minute over here, candles below the cloud, 1 hourly, candles below the cloud, and 4 hourly, candles below the cloud. I know we did not used to do this in the past, but I am checking the 1 hourly and 4 hourly as well because I want those higher time frame confirmations. And this is what brings us the really high accuracy, because we know we're trading with the bigger momentum and with the bigger trends. Second thing we test is we check our momentum. So we check our red line below blue line. We want this, again, both on the 15-minute, which is the case, red line below blue line for a sell and downwards momentum on the hourly, and red line below blue line over here on the 4 hourly. That's it. That's like half of the checklist already done. I can show you. You can see that's step 1, step 2, check, done. Step 3, you draw 2 horizontal lines. At this point, you've not drawn anything, all right? It takes you like a couple of seconds to see, and it's like, all right, I'm good. Let's go, you know? You draw 2 lines. Your first line you draw at the price called. Where do you see this price called? The tool provides that for you, you know, the tool literally provides that for you. So it doesn't only give you the trend, it doesn't only give you the momentum, it doesn't only give you the market structure, it's also going to give you a major support and resistance zone. It's going to give you a place where the volume's at, because the tool works with machine learning. It works with AI. It looks to the past of where those volumes were situated. And that's what we trade on. Isn't that crazy? Like, am I the only one getting hyped about this? If you're hyped, drop some one in the chat. Let's go while I continue this explanation. We have this price call, all right? We draw this price call. You just simply copy paste that. Everyone can copy paste. No matter who you are, where you're from, you can copy paste. You do Control-C, Control-V, and you got that, you know? Next thing you draw is a second line, and you draw an institutional level. I've discovered doing some other strategies before I did ECC that these institutional levels, they are key. They are so key. Those levels are the 0, 0, 200, 500, and 800. And what do I mean with that? You fill them in by going to coordinates and by just checking out the 3 loss numbers. In this example, it's a GPY pair, so a Japanese yen pair, obviously. If you're talking about another pair, like a Euro USD pair, for example, again, you're just going to watch the 3 loss numbers. I know there's 5 numbers then after the point, but just watch the last 3 numbers. You fill in either 00, 200, 500, 800, whatever is the closest to those last 3 numbers. And that's going to be your nearest institution level. Those are levels that the big institutions trade on. So big banks, the market makers, actually, they are going to make moves on that. So those are major support and resistances, right? And what we do then is really easy. So checking it out takes like 1 second. Drawing the 2 lines depends how fast you are and how good you are with the computer. But let's say it takes you 1 minute. That's like a long ass time to draw 2 lines. But let's say, right? And then you still have 15 minutes time to wait until candle closure to do, I don't know what you want to do. Like maybe you take a sip of water. Let me do this because it's getting hot. Maybe you want to do something else. I don't know what you want to do. And you wait until a candle closure. And that's a major important step in this. And that, I don't know if this is a step that was added or not, but this is a really important step with this. You wait for the market to confirm your movement. You want the candle closure below your call price. For example, this was a pair. We drew the 2 lines. This was a bad example. Look, some people jump in when they have this candle closure above this called price. That's the first line. But look what we added. Because we added this institution level and we wait for the market to show us what's going to happen, we see it respecting this resistance like crazy. Imagine we jumped in. That would be too bad. This trade went good after. I remember this. It still went good. So, but why take that drawdown if that's not necessary? Why take that drawdown? This is a good example. We wait on a candle closure below. So I did not jump in here. Not here, but here we had a candle closure below. And then the beautiful stuff comes because you can combine so much more with the strategy. If you guys know what twin trading is, look, beautiful little pullback over here. Let me retrace this because that's in the way. Yes, beautiful little pullback over here. Poof, you take a second entry or you take your entry here on that called price level because look, that's resistance. Drops down, gives you 10 pips, does a pullback to where? Surprise, surprise, big, like amazing surprise. Everything's logic in the market, nothing's a surprise. There's a perfect pullback back to that 246 level, that called price. You can take another entry if you want to. Poof, gives you 10 pips again. There's a pullback again to that 200 level. Poof, gives you 10 pips again, and so on and so on. This is crazy. I really like this because if you really master it, to learn it, it's easy. Like this is almost it. Like we're actually almost done. It's really easily learnable. To master it, it will take some time. All right, but you can go really, really in depth. The profit normally is 10 pips. It's a scalping strategy. Your stop loss you place it on the other side of the cloud really easily. And as you saw, you can twin trade. Twin trading is bae. I really love that. And never ever overtrade. A lot of people are like, yeah, but Nick, you can only take 10 pips a trade. I don't know if I like that. That's 1%. You know what it is? That takes you 10 years in the bank. In Belgium, at least. I don't know in the UK, but in Belgium, it takes you 10 years in the bank to get that. 1%. 1% a day will keep deduct away. 10 pips a day will keep deduct away. Now, at some point, there were so many people that were like, I want more. So I was like, you know what? Let's level up. Let's make a 2.0 version of this strategy. Let me show you really shortly, just a teaser. I would highly advise go to check out the Go Live session. We'll show it at the end, but a little teaser on how the 2.0 works. With the 2.0, we go even further than the basic ECC 11 version. We start talking about trading on pullbacks. So instead of taking an entry over here, this was a buy where it was above this called price, so it was valid. Instead of taking it over here, we expect a little bit of a pullback by watching that 5 minute and 1 minute. We expect that pullback. Where's that pullback going to happen? It's going to go back towards that 0.0 level. We watch our price action. We see it respecting that support. We take an entry somewhere over here. I'm not the most precise trader. It's like if you take an entry over here, for me, if you want to make profits, you got to be in a trade. That's as simple as it is. You take an entry somewhere over here, and you just taking it back to that original entry point you would have taken is already 15 pips. And then it goes way up. Now, does that sound exciting? For me, it was kind of cool. What's more exciting is let's talk profits, working with multiple TPs. So I heard some people that were like 10 pips. I don't know, I was like, no worries. Let's take the whole wave, So we started working with multiple TPs. We started talking about entry point management, stop loss management. The market will always move in zones. So instead of just taking that one, you can see made that pullback. This is the same setup that you just saw, went up. It broke through this resistance. TP1 is just below that resistance because it could have respected that. Broke through, went back to that next zone, hit that TP2, retested that previous zone. It's like a trampoline. Retested it, went a little bit back to that price called over here, bottom of the cloud, went back up, retested this, retest bottom of cloud, went through, hit that resistance over there. I don't know if this is too much, but the thing I want to show you is that everything is logical. It's like, it's so clear once you start seeing it, but you have to go step by step. All right. So maybe this is a little too much. You have to go step by step, but just know you can go so far in it that at one point the market just becomes crystal clear for you. Right. Are you ready to master your trading journey? That is a question you have to ask yourself. Are you ready to learn not only from me, but from Anna, from Dr. K, from Kevin? Are you ready to go next level? Then use the tools. Make sure to be on Go Live. Just finished a little boot camp of 6 courses. You can go check it out already. It's in the recorded sessions. Just follow that and it will take you through all the steps. We have some really fun surprises for after the convention as well, which I'm not gonna tell yet because I don't know if I can. But ask yourself the question, am I ready to go next level? Dedicate yourself to Vibrata and we'll give you the freedom you desire. Thank you for the opportunity that I could speak here. Thank you for your time and see you on Go Live. Alla proxima. Ciao, ciao.
Okay,
Nick,
perfect.
thank you very much. Guys, if you are excited, if you love the information, I already see that you did. Awesome. Guys, from the whole LPO family, we love you guys. We appreciate you. We are very grateful for you. And we are ready for the next week to kill it with whole your US team. So guys, thank you very much for having us here. Mario, I'm giving back your voice. Thank you very much for having us, for inviting us. We are grateful. We appreciate you. And we are here to help anytime you need us.
Okay, perfect, Anastasia. Like, listen, man, I thank you too as well for really, saying yes, to really giving us this private session. And, we're forever grateful, our chairman, Akinborn, Kai Lashley, here we're really, really super, amped up and fired up for all the things that we've learned, from you, Dr. Kafi, and also Nick, who's, new coming on the LPO. He has some exciting stuff. So we're really for this, and as we always say, make money now, learn through time, and you guys are echoing the same thing. So I cannot thank you enough, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys on LPO. And listen, guys, if you thought that all of our educators on the I Am Master Academy LPO, if you thought they did a fantastic job, drop some 7s in the chat. Give them some 7s, man. This was really lit. This was a really, really good call. Perfect. All right. So guys, that is, pretty much, the end of the call for the LPO. Right now, we are doing a live presentation for all the guests who are on the line. So basically what you would have seen is you would have seen a way where you can earn money while you are still learning. We believe that because when people join and they get started, people always say, do I have to learn the skill first then to make money? Well, no. People who come in, they're making money their first month. They're still learning probably how to draw a trend and certain things, but they're still making money from their phone, right? So guys, what we're gonna do now, we're gonna start the presentation, for, guests who wants to really see what this is about, what the I Am Mastery Academy and everything is about. So without further ado, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring on my business partner all the way from Grenada, phenomenal leader, building a massive organization, not just here in the region, but across the world. And she's a phenomenal woman, and she is the head of, or one of the core leaders of, the She Trades movement. And I know that once I mention that word, I'm going to see a whole lot of She Trades in the chat. And listen, whenever she speaks, you just listen. Like, she's one of the best presenters that we have in the team right now. So, Kyla, are you on the line? Kyla John Walker, are you on the line? Okay, let me see. Do I have to unmute you? All right, give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, just give me a second, guys. But just drop some, some sevens in chat if you're ready. If you're super. Okay, I have to unmute you. All right. Let me just make you co-host. If you're super fired up, guys, keep dropping those ones in the chat.
All right. Mario, can you hear me clearly?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, fantastic. We are ready to get started, guys, and we are going to be sharing with you exactly what you will have access to once you join this team. If you're already a part of this takeover movement, I want you to drop some TO in the chat. Drop some TO in the chat because you already know that the takeover team has been doing a phenomenal job in providing the information to help other persons to go to the next level. Guys, we literally just created our 12th six-figure earner out of 50. And we are excited to go to the next level because by December 31st, 2020, not 2021, 2020, we are going to continue to be creating six-figure earners. We are going to be named the Six-Figure Factory, all right? So let's get started. I want to go straight into the academy because, guys, 18 months ago, I didn't have access to any of this information. I didn't know what trading was about, really. I just knew that it works. I knew that it had something to do with money, and I knew that with my current job, I would not have been able to really free my parents, give them a chance of being retired at whatever age that they choose. And I was ecstatic to understand that I can do all of this from my phone, from my smartphone. And listen, you can do it too, because like I said, I didn't have this information. And right now, what I want to do is to show you what access to information can do and what application of information can really help you to achieve. Let me see if there's anyone on the call who has goals. Is there anyone on the call who has a goal to really create a life on their own terms? If that is you, drop goals in the chat. If that is you, drop goals in the chat. I'm seeing the chat firing up. Fantastic. I see some persons have goals, the others wondering if they do. But guys, listen to me. Any of the goals that you have requires some kind of investment, whether it's an investment on your time or an investment on your money. And what we're going to show you this evening is how you can literally be able to invest your money to achieve any of the goals that you have in your mind that you put on a back burner and said, you know what, I don't have the money to do this right now. And right now, I want Mario to open up his back office, because we're going to show you, we are excited to show you what you are going to have access to, right? So listen, like I said, the I Am Academy, what it does, it is an educational platform. So you saw Anna, you saw Dr. Kathy, you saw Nick, and what they did, I Am Dot Center, and what they did is really to educate us. Because what they're intending on doing is educating us so that we can have access to information to enrich our lives and to empower us and those who have access to the same info. So we are going to start in the level 1, right? Because most of you are coming in and you're not sure exactly how the foreign exchange market works, but I'm going to show you, right? This is like your pre-prime. Anybody went to school? Anybody on the call went to school? Like you started school from, let's say, the pre-primary level, because this is what we have here. This is like the pre-primary, primary level of, okay, so I only saw one person that went to school. So I'm going to talk to Rochelle right now because she understands. Okay. The rest of you went to school too. Okay, fantastic. Wonderful. Great. So I'm seeing Rochelle, Dion, Dara. Yes. All these people went to school. So you understand that there's a level to everything. So this is your first level of education, the academy. So you want to spend some time here because you're going to understand what is Forex. You're going to understand the history. You're going to go all the way up to using the Money app, right? You are going to be going all the way up to understanding how to use the MetaTrader 4, that free app that you can get from Google Play Store or your Play Store, right? And this is going to be the key that gives you access to all the international currencies. So when we're stuck here on level 1, right, your pre-primary level, you're going to be learning all the basics. Now, don't ignore the basics. Put that in the chat. Don't ignore the basics in the chat, because I want you to understand the basics what's going to form your foundation, right? The basis is what's going to form your foundation. Now, have you ever thought that good, wonderful, don't ignore the basics? Yes, right? Because you have to understand, unless you understood what the ABCs meant, how to say your ABCs, you are not going to be able to speak. You are not going to be able to write. You are not able to understand when persons are speaking to you. So this is your foundation. Don't ignore the basics, guys. And now I'm going to show you the next level. Put next level in the chat, right? Put next level in the chat, because your basics, I want you to understand that it's not going to take you long to understand the basics, right? The videos are literally like 2 to 10 minutes long, and it's not boring, right? It's not boring. It's going to help you to get a clearer understanding of what this entire industry is about. So we are going next level because now we are leveling up to our next phase, level number 2. And this is where we have access to the educators, hands-on teaching. Our Go Live platform is phenomenal because it is giving us access to over 100 educators. You saw only 3 this afternoon, right? Last week you heard from, 2 weeks ago you heard from Luke. That's just 4. Guys, look at the screen. Every single week we have rankings, right? Every 7 days we have rankings, and we have educators who are having views of over 100,000 persons. Why? Because those educators are really, really, really good. Imagine you went to university and you get to choose who it is, which class you're going to. It's not like traditional classes where you have to get stuck into a boring class. No, you can choose your educators, and once you resonate with them and they're giving you the results, you can get stuck in that class and you won't have a problem, right? Now, just like ordinary school, you have a schedule available to you. So here you have the schedule. You can see the educators, the times that they're on, when they are trading live. And you know what's really cool, right? You know what's really cool? You can start today. You can get started right now, right? As soon as this call is finished, you can get started right now. And you can click on one of those educators and you will have access to all of the previous videos. So if you like that, if you would like to actually have access to information that you thought you would have missed, you can actually go in, and from way beyond, you can get access to those videos. Now, something really, really, really cool as well, you can come on and those educators will show you their favorite sessions. So not just the recordings that you would have missed, but the favorite sessions that will give you the meat of the matter. So you can go directly into the favorite sessions as well, of course, after you learn your basics. And that will give you a clear understanding of how those educators are teaching, the key points that they want you to understand in their strategies. And this is where you find it, all in your favorite sessions, right? Now, this is just level 2. We have level 3. Now, what is level 3? Now, level 3 is where you're going to be earning while you're learning. So some people ask the question, how long do I have to stay in the academy? Like, how long do I have to get a hold of this information or learn this information before I actually start making money? I'm going to show you the key right now. And the key of the matter is the secret is in the tools, right? The secret is in Vibrata. The secret is in Gold Cup. And all of these, the secret is in the harmonic scanner. Guys, listen. Are you listening? Is anybody listening? Like, you're hearing me? If you're hearing me, say I'm hearing you in the chat, because I want to share with you the secret sauce, right? that gives you access to be making money before you graduate from this school, right? So you don't have to achieve your certificate. You don't have to have your credentials to be starting to make money. You don't even have to spend a long time. We can literally show you how to copy and paste the information in under 72 hours. Who likes that? Who likes the fact that you can come in with 10 cents, you can come in with $1, you can come in with $10, any amount of money that you want into this industry, right? And you can multiply that without even having a clue as to how those tools operate. All you have to do is to copy the information from the pros, the persons who actually develop those tools, and then you profit, right? And then you're able to multiply your money. So let me just give you a sneak peek, because you saw Vibrata, right? You saw Vibrata, but I want to show you exactly, right? So let's just show them Mario. I want to show them, right? We're going to be nice on the call. They saw a little bit about Vibrata from the educators. And listen to me. You see, this is not just a one-time thing where, okay, on a Saturday, we're going to have educators on and they're going to show us a little bit of tricks and tips. No, my dear, you can log in and trade live with those educators once you have access to the tools. So trust the tools. Who is with me here? If you're with me, put trust the tools in the chat, right? And the tools pay. This is how you're going to be earning money even while you're learning. So you don't have to spend a specific amount of time, right, to qualify to earn money. Right now, we are qualifying you. Your qualifier to make money is you purchasing the elite package. So you have access to all those tools and you're able to make money. Who wants to make money as quickly as possible? If that is you, put yes in the chat, because it's a no-brainer as to which option you're going to be choosing. It's literally a no-brainer, right? Now, this is Vibrata. And if you look on the right-hand side, I want to take your attention to the right-hand side, because what the educators do, they drop information for you on the right side, and they tell you buy here, sell here, take your money here, right? Just in case it goes in the opposite direction, then put this as your stop loss. So you're controlling everything, because some persons always ask the question, am I going to lose money in this industry? And we usually tell persons, there is quite a possibility of you losing money, yes. However, right? However, you have control over how much money you lose. And how is that different from you having money in the bank? Because you can't tell the bank how much to charge you to keep your own money with them. No, right? So in this space, in your opportunity to invest your own money, you are determining how much money you're investing, how much money you're making, as well as how much money you are placing at risk, just in case it doesn't go for a profit. Guys, this is Vibrata, this is London Pair. This is just one of the tools that you have access to. You have access to 12 tools, right, under the Forex Academy with the Elite Package. Now, guys, let me tell you, you hear us talking about the Elite Package. You hear us telling you that it's $324, $25 access money. Now, when people start hearing money, they start giving up and they're like, oh boy, so I had to spend money to get into this. So here's what. Yeah, you spend money to make more money, right? Put that in the chat. You invest money to make more money. And this is what this is all about. So I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that it's going to be, you're never, ever going to lose. But here we're going to, in this space, in this takeover environment, you are going to learn exactly how to do this the right way. So we have Gold Cup on the line, right? Right now you're seeing Gold Cup. And Gold Cup, listen, guys, have you heard of the 12th person, the 12 six-figure earner that just made? Guys, if she was on this call right now, she would have told you that Gold Cup for the win. She would have told you in the last 2.5 months, because she can't tell you right now, she's not here at this moment, but I can speak for her. In the last 2.5 months, this young lady simply copied and pasted information, took the information exactly how it was presented from the educators on Gold Cup, right? And she put it in her phone, and this is how she was able to go 6 figures right? 6 figures in 2.5 months. Tell me in the chat if your job right now can do this for you. Tell me if your job can do this for you. And you know what I want to know too? I want to know if your bank is going to call you and tell you, here's what, you've been so incredibly such a patient customer to us, and over the years, in 2.5 months, you know what, we're going to pay you out $100,000. Your bank going to do that for you? Because if that's a no, here's what, make your phone do that for you. Let your smartphone be smart enough to multiply your money for you and make that decision. Okay, because you want to ensure that you're multiplying your money and you're having control over everything that you do in your life, because whoever controls your money is going to control your life, and that's just facts, right? So what I want to do right now is just to give you a brief understanding to the breakdown and helping you decide which package you're going to choose. Like I said, for me, it's a no-brainer with the elite package, but some persons want to see exactly what it is they have first. So if that is you, get started with the platinum package. The platinum package gives you access to the entire Forex Academy, or if you're doing HFX, you get access to the HFX Academy, right? For only $234.95, and a monthly. So after 30 days, after 28 days, sorry, you get a discount of $175. So if that's you, right? If that's you, you just want to just work, take your time, use the harmonic scanner, which you're getting free with your package, you can do that. But if you here and you have big goals and you have big dreams and you have a time factor on those dreams, and you're saying to yourself, listen, I want to make money as quickly as possible, I want to see results as quickly as possible, this is going to be my retirement money, this is going to be what is taking me to the next level, then if that person is you, then the elite package is for you. You get the elite package, access to all the tools, access to all of the tools and the HFX and so on for only $325, like I said. And after your first 28 days, you get a discount of $200, a discount to $275. Guys, let me just let you know this, right? All of the tools, all of the academy, access to all of that is equivalent to almost $1,000 US. Every single thing is almost $1,000 US. And the I Am Mastery Academy is giving you all of that value for only $325, right? Giving you value for only $325. Now, this is not a sell on what you're getting, but a clear understanding that this is just a no-brainer. And here's what, it gets better, because they're saying to you that you're going to get your package for free. They're saying to you that it's possible after you register that you get your package for free. How is that possible? Let me tell you right now. You're not the only person in this space that has goals. There are other persons who are tired of their 9 to 5. There are other persons who don't have a choice, right? They don't have a choice for the 9 to 5 that they're in. There are some persons who cannot wait to get home in the afternoon. There are some persons who want to think now, where is the next when are they going to get a vacation? For the last 5-10 years, they've been working and they have no option, because it would take them in excess of $10,000, right, to have one vacation, and then it takes them the next 5-10 years to even save up for a next one. Listen, all you have to do is to share this information, because you're accustomed sharing this information already anyway. You've been telling people about good movies. You've been telling people about a good hairstyle. You've been telling people about good food, right? So why not give them the opportunity to live life on their own terms, just like you are? And this is what this part of this gives you the ability to do, to share this information with 2 persons, only 2. Put only 2 in the chat, right? Only 2 persons. Help 2 persons achieve their goals as well, right? Help 2 persons achieve their goals as well. And then the academy is going to tell you no more payments, not even a sound, not even a peep, not even 10%, nothing. Free. Free. right? I like that. Do you like that? Do you like the fact that you can have access to all of this and there are no fine prints? There aren't fine prints. We're not going to tell you in a few weeks, listen, so we thought about giving you this for free, but now you may have to pay a 5%. No, it's free, right? So this is what you have access to. This is the power of being in this environment. And I know that you have heard from a number of persons who have been benefiting from this option. And guess what? You can benefit too. So come on board and create your own story, create your life, and let it be you living the life, not only what you dream of, but listen, guys, everything is in the palm of your hands, literally right now. All right. So I'm going to turn over back to Mr. Mario Knight, who has been doing an amazing job in really sharing with you and opening up the Takeover community and all of the educators and I Am Mastery Academy in general. This gentleman has been doing a phenomenal job with the persons in his direct lead. He's also a member, I don't know if he told you that, but he's also a member of the leaders, the co-leadership of the Takeover, and he's just been doing great. So handing it back over to you, Mr. Knight. Take it away.
Okay, perfect. Can you hear me, Kyla?
Loud and clear.
Okay, cool. So guys, fantastic job. Kyla, listen, I told you guys, right? Before we did this presentation that Kyla is one of the best, presenters, in our team right now. And listen, after listening to that, I feel like signing up again. Like I'm just really, have goosebumps right now. So, to all of the guests on the line, and the members too as well, what Kyla went through was the investment side of the business, how you can make money on your smartphone the same way the banks do. This is all about becoming an investor. Now, there's another way to make money on this platform. So I want all of you to type another bike. Type another bike. This part is all about becoming a business owner. So yes, on the platform, you're going to become an investor, and you also have the opportunity to become a business owner, because we believe in multiple streams of income. This is what the rich and the wealthy say. The rich and the wealthy say, once you have multiple streams of income, at least 7, you are on your way to making wealth. They also say once you can make money while you're sleeping, which is what a lot of us do from the products, we place it, go to sleep, wake up with profits, you're on the way to making wealth. So guys, listen, this next side of the opportunity, I'm really excited about, super excited about, because we have a lot of people that have been impacting others, and they have been able to make significant, income based off of their impact, right? Because once you help people get what they want in return, yes, you're gonna get back the love, you're gonna get back, everything that they share, how you help them, but you're also your finances is going to equal the impact that you have on people. And if you genuinely love people, this side, you can actually kill it in this side of the academy. So the academy, our product is education. We teach you how to trade, and we also, pretty much assist you in trading with the products, right? Now, if you decide, what, I don't want to keep this to myself, I'm making money, or what, I literally joined this week. I joined today and I found out how to make money the same way the banks are making money. I've heard stories of, we created the 12 six-figure earn. If you don't know what 12 figures are, put a 1. So if you don't know 6 figures are, put a 1 and put 5 zeros after it, right? Guys, listen. And she did it in a few months. Let's see. That is, yes, that's correct. Stelisa, that is 6 figures USD, right? So I've seen people doing this. Why not let my friends and family be able to do this as well? So this is a referral, program. This is what we call residual income. And if you understand what residual income really is, you're gonna run through a big crawl to try to get it. Let me give you an example. Michael Jackson, for instance, his estate in 2018 made the most money it has ever made, period, even though he is a musician that died over 10 years ago. Why? Because of residual in doing something once and being paid for it over and over and over again. So Kyla told you pretty much, you share the information with 2 people, the company is going to reward you with free education, right? So it goes a step further. Once you refer people after your second, you're going to make $25 if you have the platinum package for each person that comes into the company, right? We don't advertise using billboards, radio, TV, or anything like that. The students of the I Am Academy, they do it. You don't have to do it. It is not compulsory, but you should not make it not an option not to do this. Because when you're impacting other people, you are helping other people significantly in their lives. There's no better feeling, right? And the thing is that the company is paying you, and the same money you're making residually from this, you can use it and reinvest back into your account because you are an investor. You are a business owner. You're not thinking like a business owner. No, you're not thinking like an investor. This is why this makes sense. If you have the elite starter package and you enroll some of the elite package, you're going to be paid $50. That is why it makes sense to sell the elite package. And the elite package gives you everything to be extremely successful on the platform. So let's really break this down. So basically, how it works is that if you have 3 successful conversations, right? Hey, listen, I just found a way to make money from my smartphone the same way how the banks do, and I partnered with a bunch of business people who are making a lot of money in the markets. If I was to show you how, would you tune in? Successful conversations. Who would not say yes? Who would not say yes? Or how much money have you made, on the money in your account over the last 2 years? Most people are going to say no, they haven't made any money off of their account. I haven't made any. Okay, cool. Let me show you how to do that. Because the banks is actually taking money off of your account. They're charging you. Why not, make money on that? So you have those successful conversations. We're going to show you how to do it. You enroll 3 people, right? The company now is going to pay you $150. You're going to be recognized as a platinum leader. So now you're making 150 US every single month, 37.50 every single Friday. We are paid every single Friday. We call it residual Fridays. Now, some people are going to say, well, that is only $150. But let me tell you something. That could pay a bill. Or if $150 was to go missing from your paycheck, if you're an employee, or if you're a self-employed and $150 goes short, you're gonna know. You're definitely gonna know for sure. Like, listen, we celebrate all platinum 150s because once you hit this stage, we know for sure you have everything it takes to go to the next rank, which is platinum 600. And this just simply means that you have a team of 12 people that you are impacting, and they're also impacting other people's lives as well. So now you're earning $600 every single month, or 150 US every single Friday. And you don't have to enroll all 12 people. Right? Sorry, just got some feedback. You don't have to enroll all people. Some of your team members, once they're building to and enrolling together as a team, you are a platinum 600 together as a team. That is why we as the Takeover talk to any of us, no matter what rank we are at, we consider ourselves together as a Chairman 10 organization. And we're going to talk about Chairman 10 and Chairman 25 really soon. So if you believe in levels, drop another level. Drop another level, because 600 US residually, that is sweet. But let me tell you something, right? There's another rank called Platinum 1000. Platinum 1000, that means have an organization of over 30 people. And when you're making $1,000 US every single month, if you work a job, this is when you start to think, the ideas start to come to your head like, I wonder how I can get away from this job. I'm making money in the foreign exchange market, the cryptocurrency market, the gold, the metals, also the indices market, which is very attractive if you saw, which Anastasia presented. And now you're earning residually $1,000 US. This is when you start to think, how can I fire my boss? How can I get away from here? I really want somebody to tell me something today at work. You start to have those thoughts, right? And trust me, it gets even better. So here you're going to see our full compensation plan, right? So you're going to see Platinum 150, 600, 1000. We have 2 other platinum ranks, Platinum 2000, Platinum 5000. And, just like as it says, you earn $2,000, 2,000 US every single month and 5,000 every single month, respectively, for impacting 75 people, impacting 225 people. You understand? No, this is really real exciting stuff comes. Real exciting stuff comes at chairman. So once you reach this rank chairman, this is when things really change, because now they recognize you. The company personally recognizes you. You get you're now placed in a certain category where you're recognized that you've impacted over 500 people. You are now earning 10,000 US dollars every single month. Seriously, there are not jobs that pay you that money, 10,000 US dollars every single month for impacting over 500 people who are winning or on their way to winning. That is crazy. And this is the rank that we're currently at as a team. And we are about to hit this Chairman 25 rank very soon. Very, very, very soon. We're super close. And we are going to do this using the tools. You see, the tools are working. We're going to do this using the Money in Minutes campaign. The 90 no's already done. Look, Rochelle says 25, Chairman 25 is already done. Speak it as it is. And what this means is you're earning over 25,000 US dollars every single month, right? You have Chairman 50, Chairman 100, Chairman 225, Chairman 500, $50,000, $100,000, $250,000, $500,000 every single month. All of this is in US. You understand? And do people earn this kind of money? Yes, because what you may or may not know is that in network marketing, because this IBO section, business owner section, is called network marketing. Network marketing is the highest paid profession in the world, right? The foreign exchange market, $6.6 trillion, the largest financial market in the world. And also, you're in an industry that pays the highest in the entire world too. Like, this is, guys, are we in the right vehicle or not? The highest paid profession, the largest financial market in the world. You understand? And some people find a challenge to think, do people really make that money? Yes. Because your job have you thinking that 3,000 US a month is a lot of money. But it's time for the mindset to change, because when you become a business owner, that is small money. That is small, small money. And let me tell you something, right? We have been enrolling so many people. Like, the momentum is so high. We had to create another rank called Chairman 750. We have over in March, we had about 100,000 students in our academy. Today, we have about 400,000 students in our academy. And so many people came in that had to create a Chairman 750 rank. And already 4 people hit that already. Now, that is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. And this is why I'm always super excited, about this, right? So guys, that is it. That is the end of the call. The London payout with Anastasia, with Dr. Kathy, with Nick, those are master educators. They have helped a lot of people globally make a lot of money. And we have over 100 plus other educators that you're going to be learning from. Talk about millionaire mentorship. Millionaire mentorship for a 3-figure investment. How many of you guys have direct mentorship with millionaire mentors? Guys, like, this is a no-brainer. You understand? So guys, this is all about investing, making money on your smartphone the same way the banks do. And this is also about impacting other people where you can be rewarded for it. And, just to close the call, I want to say this, right? Many of you are seeing this, you've heard the testimonies and everything. And there are 3 types of people on this call, right? Number 1, the first type of person is they see the information and, they don't believe it. They think, I don't know about this. If that is you, that's totally fine. You can leave the call now, right? I don't know why. But the second type of person, they see the information, they have questions, right? If you have some questions, reach out to the person right now who have invited you onto this call and tell them, listen, I want to get started, but how do I sign up? Now, the third person is a person very rare. Even before the first session, even before this presentation started with Kyla, they wanted to get started. If that is you, you're going to start now. You're going to start today. And, this is the weekend. You're going to go through the academy. And by Monday, you are going to be making money. You start right now today. By Monday, or actually the markets are going to be open 5 p.m. on Sunday. Sunday night, Monday, you are going to be making money if you get started right now. So go to the person, tell them, listen, I like the Elite Starter package. That looks very attractive. And I've seen how people have been able to make a lot of money through that. So I am ready to get started now. So ask yourself this. You have goals, you have dreams, you have ambitions. There are many things that you want to do. There are many things you want to do. And ask yourself, what am I currently doing? My job, my business, is this the vehicle to take me to that next level? Is this the vehicle to help me end generational curses and build generational wealth in my life? The things that I really wanted to do that I had to keep putting aside years and years and years because I don't have enough time, I don't have enough money, or there's just so much other things going on. Think about the things you really want to do in life, and you can achieve it. You can definitely do it in this platform. I haven't done this for 2 years, seen people fire their bosses, seen people hit 6 figures. We have people who've hit 7 figures. They don't like to mention who they are. I've seen mortgages being cleared. Currently know someone who's currently building their dream home, a nice beautiful house. I've seen people bought cars, vehicles, being able to travel for the first time, being able to have time for themselves to spend with their family and children, just from this platform. And if that sounds like you, this is why you need to partner with us. If you're super busy, have a hectic schedule, that is the reason why you need to join, so you can free up time. If you're in debt, this is why you need to join. And if you don't even have any money to get started, this is why you need to join. So that 325 US can never ever be an issue in your life. That should never be an issue in anybody's life, right? So guys, that brings it to the end of the call. My name is Mario Knight, and this is the end of our second Super Saturday call. Really glad to have you guys on board. Welcome to the Takeover family. Trust me, it is a family. Yes, we may be separated countries or distances or whatever, but it's genuinely a family. Whenever people enroll, they always tell me after the first week, Mario, this is a family, and I love it. I don't have any circles at home, my community at work like this. So guys, partner with us right now and change your life. So this is the end of the call, and do get started with us. Family, yes, maybe separated countries or